Is Nigeria ready to legalize the use of cannabis, or what people know as marijuana?
Recent developments in the past week suggest we are not yet there when a bill to legalize cannabis was dropped at the House of Representatives on March 23. The sponsors of the bill, Miriam Onua, Benjamin Kalu, and Olumide Oshoba, wanted to amend the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Act to allow the cultivation of cannabis for recreational and medicinal use. In their arguments, they canvassed for Nigeria to join countries like Argentina, Australia, Canada, Colombia, Croatia, and Cyprus that have legalized cannabis for use in the management of cancer patients. But opposing lawmakers like Nicholas Osai said the country cannot legalize a narcotic drug at a time it is dealing with others such as crystal meth, a view that resonated with other lawmakers in the Green Chamber. Let's not be quick to forget that this is not the first time conversations to legalize cannabis have occurred. Recently, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Yele Sowore, during his campaign said if elected, he would legalize cannabis because of its commercial value, which would help diversify the country's economy. Even a serving governor, Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State, supported the idea when he visited Thailand and saw how cannabis is being used to make food and drugs. According to him, tapping into this source of revenue will bring as much as $145 billion to the country by 2025. Meanwhile, his state is considered as one of the hotbeds of cannabis cultivation in Nigeria, although it remains illegal in the country. Nigerian entertainers have also weighed in on this and urged for support. For instance, in 2022, popular singer Daniel Benson, better known as Buju, said legalizing marijuana will prevent it from falling into the hands of dangerous people. Burna Boy in October 2021 also mentioned that not legalizing marijuana in Nigeria is hypocritical as everyone smokes it.
Join me to ask some young Nigerians if they support or reject the lawmaker's stance to drop a bill seeking to legalize the use of cannabis in Nigeria.
I feel they should not legalize it because, for me, I feel that there's a lot of drug abuse going on in the country right now. And I feel there are other things that they should concentrate more in. But first off, they should not legalize it. But instead of wasting time on things like that, they should concentrate more on other things that are bothering this country, just like this strike that has been happening.
I don't support the idea of using cannabis in Nigeria because it's sadly abused in Nigeria here. Some reasons I think they use it in the US is that it's good to warm the body. That place is somehow cold, and the cold there is somehow is of high frequency. So the use of cannabis there is for the good of them. But if you look at the weather of Nigeria today, the weather is too hot for them to use cannabis.
No, I'm not in support of it because if they should make it like a habit, it's really going to be bad. Because if you just see someone taking marijuana and just like that, in fact, it should be illegal. Anybody caught using it should be sent to jail or should be given a punishment for it. At least that way, if there's a punishment attached to it, people will stop using it.
All right. I oppose this word, the federal government suspending it, because I believe the federal government, let me just use that word, the federal government, they do take it. Okay, our president, they discovered his drug test and everything like that. They said some years ago, but they take all this stuff, but they feel like they have the power to stop it for the poor masses, and for them, secretly, they are taking it. Many clothes. I go to shows whereby I see some politicians on seats. I feel like, are they really politicians? Because they are not supposed to be there. They are supposed to be sitting in that House of Representatives, House of Senate, not them coming to the club and vibing and everything like that. And that same police, that same federal government, they will send the police to come and arrest those taking it. Why they are taking it privately? Why are they not arresting themselves? Why are they not looking for ways to stop it to themselves? They are addicted to it, so they can't even stop it.
So for you, do you support or reject the lawmaker's stance to drop a bill seeking to legalize cannabis use in Nigeria? Let us know in the comment section.